25, no attempt at a return. Running inside, it's Lewis. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. When you reach this point of the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Complete. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
You know, as a receiver, it's so critical and important to know where the sticks are. He was able to modify his route so he knew as soon as he caught it, he was just going to have enough to keep this drive alive.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Lewis. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Coach is always hard about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Eli Holstein to throw. Moving out to the right. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
That boy has got you holding your breath every time he runs the football. So elusive, so fast. He scrambles around, buys time, throws an incompletion. But every incompletion even looks good because it's so exciting to watch.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The run inside. It's Lewis. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping him up, getting him on the ground, take away that run game, make him one-dimensional, put him in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Holstein. The short hands, it's Martin. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick release on the RPO. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Here's Holstein to throw. Complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the...
And he is in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. To the air on first down. With the catch, it's Turner. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
It's very early in the college football season, but this coaching staff has to be very pleased by what they've seen from their quarterback. He's making real good decisions, and he's been accurate. That was his 100th completion early this year.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. He'll take a deep shot here. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. And the Panthers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Gets it out fast. Breaks free, and he might be gone. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run.
And sometimes offenses, man, they get caught up with numbers and they need to do so many runs, so many passes. I like when you just trust your quarterback. Like back-to-back explosive passing plays. Let him do his thing. Let him drop back, read the defense, dissect it, and make big plays.
Run in the red zone. It's Turner. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Escapes the pressure going right. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Well, he tried everything he could that time just to not take a negative play. He didn't get sacked. It was a great job avoiding that. He's just able to get what he can get on the scramble play here, down close in the red zone.
They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to run it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Panthers!
I think most coaches on 4th and goal from the 1-yard line nowadays, they're going for it. And I like this offense because if I can't get 1 yard, I don't deserve to win. They're physical, lower their pads, and they get the big 4th down conversion.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Holstein. Bought a little time, lets it go. Caught on the outside, it's Gibson. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see if someone can get the edge in the second quarter. Offense in a bunch formation. Caught in the backfield, it's Flores. Hit and brought down right in the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Makes the grab on the left. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. He goes off of his first target. You can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein works the middle of the field. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Running inside, it's Lewis. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. The second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. Got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
3rd downs are a huge determining factor in winning and losing games. And what a great play by the defense that time. Going up against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the entire country. Great job breaking on the ball and helping force the incompletion.
They punted away on 4th down. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's sacked. Now they've got even more breathing room after the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
QBs, when they see these zone coverages, man, some of them panic. Some of them throw it too quickly and can make bad decisions. I like how he waited a little bit, waited for the right window, the right opportunity. There's always going to be holes in zones. I just got to be a little bit patient.
Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Moves away as he feels pressure. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stepping to the right. Stop is made at the 35-yard line. It'll be a 4th down. Virginia will call its first timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The run inside. It's Lewis. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Cavaliers in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
The sure hands. It's Flores. There's a crease. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Virginia. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll start this drive with a pass. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's sacked. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
When you play zone, you drop back. You're dropping back to a spot. And that means there's going to be holes. And the quarterback has to do a good job of reading it, seeing it, throwing it between those holes. He does a really nice job there. Makes the defense pay for playing zone coverage.
And not much going on downfield. You just get rid of it and live to play another down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Oh, they're after him! And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through them, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one in there at the 35.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. That's caught. It's Hicks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down.
Coming into this game, if they throw completions and get 1st downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go faster, seeing it here.
He just got rid of the football. Not sure what he was doing, and they're going to get him for grounding. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Going to try to get it himself. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
He does a really good job here. You want to get a huge play. You got to push the ball down the field. You need a bunch of yards. Well, wait a minute. Now he can just tuck it, scramble, go get you a bunch of yards. Now put you in a great 3rd down situation. Real heads-up play by the quarterback.
Running inside. It's Turner. Knocks him down a couple of yards short of the marker. And how about this free safety showing those tackling skills and forcing a 4th down? And there's the timeout from the offense off the big play. 4 seconds left and a chance to get points before halftime. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's a nice end to this 1st half. Put points on the board, create a little bit of momentum. You're still losing, I know. Go to the locker room, talk about some adjustments, and come out with some momentum.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, notable storylines all across the sport today. Let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the number 18 team, the TCU Horned Frogs. And it's the Mustangs coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. The win puts them a game over 500 as this group looks to stabilize its season. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some strong opinions about the state of things right now.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Turner.
And I like a good check down as much as anybody. Survey the field, don't make a mistake. Check it down to your running back, let him do the rest. But there was 2 guys right next to him. So that was actually a little bit of a dangerous throw, but you could tell they were definitely locked in, and they were not going to let that running back catch that football and go anywhere after the catch.
Quarterback making checks. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. Got a little grass. At 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And with that, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize
soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. Complete to the left. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Cavaliers will hustle to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass.
Oh, he's got some space. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Panthers offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Throwing right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Turner. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it good.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. He'll try to do it himself. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And this defense did exactly what they wanted to do. You force the passing situations. Now what do? Now you can drop back, play pass. And when the quarterback scrambles, now I just rally to the football.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
He's lucky that was a linebacker, not great hands. It's incomplete.
Well, after getting the takeaway now, you're in the fringe area just outside the red zone. The offense trying to stay aggressive. They're throwing it right away, seeing if they can catch the defense sleeping after now just coming on the field. Give the defense credit. They were aware. They were ready for it. Made sure that one fell incomplete.
Throwing, Holstein. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And that's what quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Holstein from the gun on 3rd down. They got him, and down he goes, and what a huge sack that might have knocked him out of field goal range.
When you go down personnel package, you've got extra DBs in the game, so it's harder to throw if you're the quarterback. There's just not as many windows. They've got more guys in coverage. You're expecting to at least have a little bit more time, but your offensive line, man, they just couldn't hold up.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Running inside, it's Turner. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets open down the middle. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
The Panthers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Turner. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. Inside the 10. And he just kept running in. Take it in. Touchdown. His third touchdown of the game. That's almost half of his total points. He now has 7 on the year. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Lots of running room. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Cavaliers want to pick up the tempo. The run from the shotgun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Eli Holstein to throw. There's the pressure. Got it. Touchdown, Virginia. Back and forth they go as these 2 high-powered attacks continue to flood the end zone.
Well, I love the decision-making by the quarterback, going to his go-to receiver in that situation of the game, but defense, come on. You got to know that's the guy the QB's looking for.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Turner. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Back to the ground with the
listen, another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Turner. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Looking to scramble. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
That is not an easy situation if you're an offensive lineman, second and third and long, because you know the D-line, they're coming. They know you're throwing the football. As an O-lineman, you better get out of your stance and get your hands up and punch and not miss, because if you do, then that's what happens right there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. It's third and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Pitt will have to boot this one away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David, if they can add to it on this drive. Brings into the open. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
Gets the back moving. Holstein completes it in the middle. Lowers those pads. He's running free down the middle. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man? Nice, short, safe throw. And how about the speed, the athletic ability? You've seen the evolution of the tight end in the history of football, and this is exactly why. They went from being a big target to now a guy that can make plays after the catch and make big home run plays like he did right there.
And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point fourth-quarter lead. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. Time is running short. They've let this game get away from them a little bit. They must get something done here to have a chance. Makes the grab and makes the run. Got loose, made the big play, and took it down to the 31.
You got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
To the air on first down. Forced out of the pocket. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with turnover. Speeding down the left side. At the 20. Touchdown, Virginia! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their sixth straight win.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And he's going to bring this one out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Pitt. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like the return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see it very often. You gotta go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff return.
Getting set for the point after. Splits the uprights. You get a return like that, and it can't just be the guy with the ball who's right. Everybody has to do a job, and they did that in brilliant fashion on that one. Coming out with it, it's Beebe. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. The give and tick, 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 tick. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
Well, at this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, deep in their own end, they're going to want to run the football, no doubt. The defense knows that, and they're going to be trying to rip it out, see if they can get a takeaway to set up their offense in great field position. So ball security right here has got to be big.
They'll keep it on the ground. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. 3rd and 6 yards to go. With the draw, it's Lewis. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. So they'll use a timeout here. One more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. They get the ball back after the punt. They've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. He wants to go deep. Snags it at the 30 and still running. And he's finally stopped. A huge pickup on the play, and what a way to carry things into the 2-minute timeout. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it threatening. 1st and 10 from the 27. Now he's going to break the pocket. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Flushed out of the pocket. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Now from inside the red zone. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way in inside the 10 to the 8.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Grabs it. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Panthers.
And that's step one. Great job on this offense getting in the end zone. Now, you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get it onside, get the football back to get back in this football game.
Throws to the back. Makes the grab in the end zone for the two-point conversion, and that could be big as it draws him to within a field goal. They got the touchdown in the end, now trailing by a field goal. They'll line up for the onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. And that's the final timeout for Pitt. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Brought down after a big run, and that is the way to put an exclamation point on this one.
And that's not a surprise to anybody, including the defense, that they turned and they gave it to their running back, who they've been giving it to all game long. Up front, the offensive line, they deserve a ton of credit. Blocked and paved the way. This rushing attack has been lethal, and I'm not surprised that's how they end this football.
And that's the kind of guy, too, David, you want at the end of the game, because he wants the ball into his hands to ice this thing. He's looking over the sidelines before that play call, and he's like, give it to me. Let me finish this thing and win this game for us, and that's exactly what happened.
They get the win. They are now bowl eligible, but when you have a 0 in the loss column, there are much bigger fish to fry.
I think a lot of people thought they'd be 6-0 at this point, too, so we know they're going to a bowl game. Great, but, David, they've got their eyes set on the college football playoff and a national championship. They have that kind of talent. They're not surprised they're 6-0. They're looking to do bigger things.
No, 6-0 is great, but that's not the goal. They want to be 12-0. They want to be 14-0. They want to continue this streak as long as they possibly can. Extremely talented. Nobody